this state ceremony convenes for the swearing in and administration of the solemn oath of office to the 2 newly appointed cabinet secretaries and 14 principal secretaries. The swearing-in ceremony honors the constitutional imperative set forth under Article 152(4) of the Constitution, as read with Article 74, which stipulates, and I quote, "A cabinet secretary assumes office by swearing or affirming faithfulness to the people and the Republic of Kenya and obedience to this Constitution before the President and in accordance with the 3rd schedule." And further that, before assuming a state office, acting in a state office, or performing any function in a state office, a person shall take and subscribe to the oath or affirmation of office. Your Excellency, sir, following your presidential nomination of the 2 cabinet secretaries and 14 principal secretaries, the National Assembly conducted approval hearings on 4th, 7th, and 14th April 2025. Thereafter, the House considered and adopted the reports of the Committee on Appointments and the 10 departmental committees of the National Assembly, thereby approving all 16 nominees for appointment. In fulfillment of the requirements under the Public Appointments Parliamentary Approvals Act, and in accordance with the standing orders of the National Assembly, the House formally transmitted the certificate of approval to Your Excellency on 16th April 2025. Subsequently, and in exercise of the powers vested in the President under Articles 152(2) and Article 155(3) of the Constitution, Your Excellency appointed the nominees as Cabinet Secretaries and Principal Secretaries. These state appointments are notified through a special issue of the Kenya Gazette as notices number 4834 and 4835 of 2025. With all constitutional and legal requirements now fully discharged, this state ceremony is convened in law and in keeping with the established state traditions. Your Excellency, it is my distinct honor and high privilege to now present to you the newly appointed state officers. The appointees will individually take and subscribe to their solemn oath or affirmation of office, binding their service to the Constitution and to the people of Kenya. Congratulations to the newly sworn-in state officers, and to address the nation, 14 principal secretaries. The swearing-in
carries as many of us as possible. We are the trustees of the people and ultimately accountable for the use of power at the highest levels of government. And I congratulate all of you on your size. If you are not already aware that the real test begins, a brief pause before plunging into the deep end of public affairs. You possess the knowledge, experience, and resilience not only to endure and compassion. I am confident that and make sure that no child in Kenya is left. A career decision to join government at a time when forceful allegations, accusations, and demands to every citizen in every part of Kenya and managing its sector. Expectations have never been that this morning I have just referred back to Kenya as public servants, our only valid response to criticism and demands is to perform our duties in a manner that and deeper commitment to achieving a national transformation that leaves nobody. Consolidate our progress and accelerate the implementation of our bold transformation agenda.
Acting in a state office or performing any function in a state office. The nomination of the 2 cabinet secretaries and 14 principal secretaries. Thereafter, the House considered and adopted the reports of the Committee on Rules Act, and in accordance with the standing orders of the National Assembly and in exercise of the powers vested in the President under Articles 152.2 and Article 1. These state appointments are notified through a special issue. This state ceremony is convened in law and in keeping distinct honor and high privilege to now present you the new years to the Constitution and to the people of Kenya. With Your Excellency's kind guidance,
to exercise leadership in making sure that we eventually matters corruption, that in many cases, interest. Our collective mission is clear: healthcare, reform agriculture, expand affordable housing, fix education, improve infrastructure and scale. I say so because the balance between the energy, innovation, creativity of young, and it is because there are 3 things that have to make sure that to the extent possible, we must contribution of as many of us as possible in making Kenya the country we want it to be. BC curriculum. We have mastered our education institutions and ensures that children from poor backgrounds take head on the cartels. I'm very happy that system on a digital platform that identifies every farmer to their farms, the cost of our education. And we have always